Okay.
Hi, Kendall. Thank you. I received your package today. My Uncle Mark's diary.
So open it.
So, if you've been following me for at least the past year, you're probably aware of my little diary rescue project. And you may be aware that one of the first diaries I bought and read by a young man named Marcus Marquard has been returned to the family. I managed to get in touch with some of his nephews, and earlier this year sent it back home. I'm hoping this will be the first of many happy reunions between diaries and families. And in celebration of this one, I wanted to make a short video about Marcus because he was really quite an inspiring person, and I have something written by one of his nephews that I would like to read, so stick around to learn a little bit more about Marcus. So we are finally bidding a fond farewell to Marcus Marquard. He is going to be traveling back across the ocean to Ohio. Oh, it's been a good time. Just gonna pack him up here, put a nice little letter in there for his family, and pack him up nice and safe. Let's see, which way should we go? Kinda sad, but it's happy too. So should be pretty safe in there. Put the address label on it, but not doing that now because I don't want you knowing where I live. So I'll do that and then head to the post office and then go buy more diaries to make myself feel better. Actually, I just bought one last night, so. Okay. There we go. It's done. It's on its way.
Okay.
Hi, Kendall. Thank you. I received your package today. My Uncle Mark's diary.
So open it. I was just gonna say, save that label.
Getting there. Good packing job. He's almost 100 years old.
Oh, wow. Wow. Dang.
He took a lot of time to do this. Book D.
Okay.
Thank you again. Can't wait to read it.
Born in Cleveland, Ohio in 1908, Marcus was one of 12 children. His father, a well-known architect and owner of Marquard Home Builders Incorporated. In 1926, Marcus heard his calling and enrolled at St. Joseph's Franciscan Seminary at Mays Lake in Hinsdale, Illinois, embarking on his long road to the priesthood. He was 14 years old when he left home. The family visited him frequently and later accompanied him when he sailed off to Europe to continue his studies. The trip turned into a grand tour of the continent, which naturally included a contingent of priests and visits to dozens of holy sites. One of the last jubilant events of the decade was Marcus's ordination into the Franciscan priesthood. He became the Reverend Philip Marquard, OFM, which stands for Order of Friars Minor, when he pronounced his solemn vows on June 29, 1939. Father Philip's legendary career with the Franciscans lasted until his death on April 20, 1986, at the age of 73. He always knew his calling was to work with people for whom the rest of the world did not care about. He was assigned to Chicago in 1940, where he founded the St. Philip Center for the Poor and Homeless. He went on to help establish St. Anthony's Inn for ex-offenders, St. Joseph and Mary Homeless Shelter in Chicago, Pilgrim Shelter in Harvey, Illinois, St. Francis Soup Kitchen in Chicago, as well as the Chicago Food Depository. He also founded the St. Francis Retirement Village for elderly Catholics outside of Fort Worth, Texas, the first of its kind in the U.S. At one point in his long career, he was director of the Alverna Retreat House in Indianapolis, where he first began working with ex-offenders. Later, he was assigned to St. Peter's in the Loop, where he became director of the Third Order of St. Francis, now known as the Secular Franciscans. Father Philip served as managing director of the Franciscan Herald Press and authored many books and articles. In 1963, Father Philip personally presented the St. Francis Peace Medal to Martin Luther King. He also served with him on President Kennedy's Civil Rights Advisory Group. These are just a few of his many accomplishments. The Reverend John Egan had this to say about him: "I have never met a man with more compassion. If St. Francis were alive today, his name would have been Philip Marquard." His life really deserves its own book. So if any of you want to write that book, I am sure his nephews would be pleased to work with you. They do have one book about Marcus's father, the well-known architect in Cleveland. That is on Amazon, and I can provide a link below. I believe it's called Homes Beautiful. I don't have the book myself, but I think part of what I read about Marcus is in that book. So you can check that out if you like. Otherwise, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in, if you haven't gone and watched the videos of me reading from Marcus's diary, those are free to watch on my channel. It's all about his trip to Europe. Correction. I'm sorry, I started sharing Marcus's diaries on my Buy Me a Coffee page, so the first reading is public on my YouTube channel, and the rest can be seen if you join my little book club. I'll share the link below. It's got lots of pictures, so you can go and enjoy that. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you soon.